Hey guys, this is Julie. As you can see, I've got Minecraft up, and I wanted to show you guys something really neat. I discovered a new server a few weeks ago, by one of my favorite YouTubers, Toby Turner, aka Tobuscus, and he used to have like this massive um, Minecraft series where he would the crowd of people here. There we go. Anyway, so what he did is he had this massive Minecraft series where he would go on epic adventures, try different mods, that kind of thing. And so, well, after a while, he got busy, did other projects like, people tend to do. And so he's a little bit busier now, so he doesn't really have time to play Minecraft as much. But apparently he and a friend of his decide to make, it's coming in here, give it just a second, Worldbuscus, which is based off of what he called his Minecraft world. You know how you can add your own seeds and that kind of thing. Anyway, so I wanted to show you guys around, and thankfully there's people here, so that's pretty cool. So we've got different players can log on, and they've got several different things to do. Over here we've got Toby Run, which is one of his main things. Is he always says when he does a vlog, he covers the camera lens and he says darkness, redness, whiteness. And so this is based kind of off of that. What you do is, and it's hard to show you, hard to explain. It's easier to show you, but looks like nobody's playing this one as of right now. So we'll go over here and we'll see what else is going on. Oh, and come on over here, guys. I want to show you something. So, you see these very epic statues. So if you go down here... Oh, and the other cool thing is when you're in like the main hub area, which this is, you can't really get hurt. I mean, I don't know if you can fall off out of the world or what, but if you fall into that water and swim over that way a little bit, you'll come across a little secret hidden alcove. It takes a while and it's really high up, but if you go along that way, you'll come across a hidden alcove, and they made like a little shrine to Toby, which is kind of funny. Anyway, so this game I've only managed to play a couple times. This is Infection. Basically, you have teams, and it takes 20 people to play. So, doesn't look like anybody's playing right now. But basically, Infection. So, Toby Run, you've got to run around, and I believe you need teams of like 8 or 9 to play, because it's helpful if it's like 3 per team. And so what you do is you run around, and you have swords, and like 3 people are members of the red team, 3 people are members of the black team, 3 members are players of the white team. And so you gotta go around, and there's like a maze, and you go around and you try to change the color to whatever color your team is. And this one, oh, if you can see, there's already a game in progress. This is Mining Diamonds. So Toby's got this song that he sings, like, it's about time that I mine the diamonds. It's about time that I mine the diamonds. Well, in this game, T1. Oh, that's Toby Run. Yeah, and if you guys can see my screen, somebody just popped up and said join TR1, which is Toby Run, and it's the first thing. So, come over here. This is pretty cool. I have the hardest time with this, but this is like a little parkour. You can kind of go up and jump up, and it ends way up there by the creative server. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. Here, I'll show you guys as much as I can, but there's so much to just look at over here. They made all sorts of little houses and little areas, and that's a sword and all that. And if you go in here, we'll go in here real quick. This is the creative area. This is where you can come if you just want to go and build. Oh, look at that. That's a Mega Man. Look at that. That is really cool. So, but yeah, people come in here and people have like mad skills. I think that's what the kids say nowadays. But anyway, I mean, look at that. Look at all the cool figures. I could never make things like this. I mean, you know, I'm not artistically creative at all. But anyway, and so if you want to get out of here, you go F hub. Oop. Hub. Let's try it. Nope. Oh, there you go. And see, that's where everybody teleports into. And then you just kind of go off and do what you gotta do. So, if you come down this way, oh wow! If you look up there, there's somebody managed to get all the way to the top. That's pretty cool. But anyway, so what you want to do is you want to go in here, and this is the faction server. And this is my base. So, and if you notice, first thing, I've got stone over my chest. Well, that's to prevent, because the main part of factions is raiding other houses. So, and you guys probably seen a few other factions related places. So, anyway, I'll just show you guys some kind of my stuff. So, I've got my TNT, finally got some gunpowder. Oh, and the other thing, on this server at least, they've had the mobs turned off, because apparently there's suffers from really bad lag if all the mobs are on. So, one main way that you get goodies is, like if you can see across the bottom of my screen right now, there's an auction going on for cookies. So what you do is, like, say I wanted to auction my boat. So I just put it in my hand, and then I type auction start, and basically I'll be putting Q, or if nothing's going on right now, it'll start off an auction, and people can bid on it and do all that kind of fun stuff. And so, yeah. And so it's a good way of gaining money and all that. If you guys can see my screen right now, I've got some wood, I've got some coal. I made myself a clock because a lot of times when I'm in the mines, or, well, especially because if you notice, there are no windows in my base. And if you notice, there's water falling down here. Well, that's one of the things that they use to protect your bases. So, oh, and here's the other thing I wanted to show you guys. So I went up here. If you can see the water dripping, there is water covering my roof. We have people who like do cover their homes with lava. They have people who make their homes out of obsidian, all that kind of stuff. And it's pretty cool, actually. So, but yeah, so, oh, and that chest is where I keep all my extra cobble. And that's the other cool thing, like you can sell cobblestone in auctions, and you can sell it at the shop. So, since it's night out, I'm going to take you guys to spawn. And this is spawn. This is where you spawn when you like first go into where factions is. And see, you got people all over the place. You've got your crafting tables, you've got ender chests you can stick stuff in, all that kind of stuff. And, oh, like if people are like, oh, hey, drop party at spawn, they're basically getting rid of some of their stuff. And so they basically give, everybody comes to spawn, and it's kind of crazy. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of going to like rock concerts or whatever, and everybody's jumping up and down, and I got some spider eyes out of it, which is pretty cool. And then you come down here, and let's go down here, because I saw something on another, oh, maybe I can't sell, oh, hang on, here we go. Okay, so this is what I was talking about when I was watching another guy do a YouTube video about the server, and they have signs where you can sell certain things, like if they're really popular, if a lot of people need them, you know, so you can sell 16 sugarcane for 50, or you can buy 16 sugarcane for 300, so obviously profit, you know. But I mean, you can buy snow blocks, you can buy the notch apples, you can buy spawners, which I'd really like to get at some point because that would be really cool. Yep. Okay. Thanks for the sugarcane, bud. Cool. And that's the other thing. Sometimes people just randomly come along and drop stuff, and you're like, oh, okay. But these are the ones I want to get. There's a horse egg. There's a villager egg, which I would love to be able to make a villager, and then creeper eggs, of course. And then, of course, you've got your string, you've got your eyes, you got gunpowder, ender pearls, bucket of water, lava bucket. Oh, and the other cool thing is these work kind of like vending machines. So, like, if you buy a certain something, it'll pop out of there. Anyway. And you go buy other characters and other people playing the game or whatever. Oh, I forgot they have leather. I forgot there's leather. But yeah, if you look around here, you see you can sell things, which I think is pretty cool. Do I have enough to make a leather? Let's try. Nope, I don't have C, and they'll tell you if you don't have sufficient funds for it. What about cactus? So I was thinking of, I probably don't have enough for that either, but you can sell. Let's see if I have anything that I can sell. Got some coal, I got some wood, that's a fish I could probably sell. Let's see. You sell. Oh, here we go. So you can sell your cobble, which is really nice. You got netherrack, soulstone. Of course, the main big thing is to go to the nether on your own. But let's see if I can do this now. Nope, don't have sufficient votes. Okay. Oh, sorry, dude. Anyway, so, oh yeah, and so you can see other people. You get other people coming through. Let's go this way. I'll show you guys the rest of the shop stuff. So you got your fish. Oh, I wonder if I can sell. Oh, I can. Oh. Neat. How many fish do I have? I have 8. I should have 8 anyway. Oh, they're not raw. Gotcha. But you can buy like armor. You can buy like TNT, dispensers, puffer fish, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so let's go back home. And if I look at my... Oh yeah, it's daytime. We can definitely... Let's do it. Whee! So, let me turn around. And see how it popped up wilderness? That means that this area is not claimed by anybody. But if you look up, that's my base. And basically, you just jump out of the window and fall into the ocean. Anyway, so you guys can see, I've got some good sugarcane growing. I think I had to buy some sugarcane, but now I've got plenty. Anyway, so this area I started to dig down, and the only issue with water flowing down is you not want to get trapped in there. So I made like a little wall. Anyway, oh, and this is my neighbor. I think he got raided because that wasn't there before. But anyway, so he's got a nice little area. It's really rather nice. I can't go into his house or anything, unfortunately, because what? See, it'll say you cannot use that. So, but if I go this way, watch this. And one suggestion I have for you guys, if any of you want to come out and play, when you go to spawn, run as fast as you can, like sprint. And do not let anybody stop you. If somebody... Oh, the range has stopped. Awesome. But if somebody tries to stop you, somebody shoots at you, just go as far as you can. And if you can make a boat before you go, wonderful. The hard thing about factions is that you start with literally nothing. You don't have anything. Anyway, so if you look over here, those are sky bases. People make sky bases, which I mean, those are even higher than mine. Mine is like a little treehouse compared to those guys. But yeah, so basically, your whole goal with factions, I mean, it's like survival, you mine, if mobs are active, you have to deal with the mobs and everything. But one of the main things about factions is you have to, you try to take other people's bases. You try to defeat other players and take their stuff and all that. And it's like, you've got to, what am I trying to say? You've got to be really careful. So I'm going to try to do a little subterfuge here. Because if you see, they somehow got to the cobble, and then they just stacked it way up high, and then they built the base up there. And that's the best thing to do. It's like, I've seen people either have like, their, oh, that's a nice one. Like, they either have their regular bases, like they either have sky bases, or they have bases that are like covered with like lava or water, sometimes both. Although I would, oh wow, this was not here before. This is interesting. Huh, look at this. What's over here? Oh, wow. Oh, somebody covered. I wonder if this was a base that got raided. Maybe. I'm almost willing to bet you it was. Yeah, anyway. So, and the other thing, I mean, it's like Minecraft in the fact that you look for, like, it's like Minecraft in the fact that you look for, like, your bases and all. Like, somebody was here, because there's a crafting table. And then you go up in here, and you go, oh wow. See, and you've got your, see, and you'll find places like those that are like half dug, or I think I need a torch. Oh, and that is one thing. Oh, and one good way to know if something, if like an area has been cleaned or not, you will not be able to use like any of your stuff. You won't be able to do anything. Oh, and here's another way to get out. And I'm one of those people, I just like exploring. I just like going to different places, and I try to do, I don't know, I try to be one of the nicer ones. I don't necessarily go around like actively trashing people's houses and stuff like that, but I mean, it cracked me up. Like, I would go into my base and I would find stuff that would, I would find stuff that was missing, and it would be like, okay, what's going, like, what's going on, guys? Oh, and I don't know if you guys saw that, but if you wanna, you just hit the / key, and it'll show you, like, the last few things that have been. Now, I don't know how to get out of this, so we'll just do bah, and anyway, so just go through But yeah, when I first started out, I just went to spawn, and I jumped into the water, and I just swam out as far as I could. Matter of fact, let's take you guys back there. Oh, I'll show you guys. Oh, and the other cool thing is you get to teleport a lot. Alright, so let's go out this way. See, it says wilderness out here. So what you do is you just go out, and you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure nobody's gonna come after you. Because I've been attacked on the bridge. Now it is, here, I'll turn around for a second. See, that's the spawn point right there. Isn't that a cool looking building? Anyway, so you'll go up this way. And I would recommend going as fast as you can, just because it's crazy insane. Oh, and here's the other thing to show you guys. Okay, I'll show you. Like, if you tried, see, it tells you can't destroy in a war zone. So you're still in the area that's kind of bad. Now, if you get out into this area right here, it's safer. But you still have to watch out, because when mobs are around, you'll have mobs in this area and all that, and you can still have other players try to attack you. But yeah, so basically, I just ran down here, and you just jump in the river. And I would recommend swimming out as far as you can, because otherwise, you know, I mean, and it's cool because you'll be out there swimming, or if you have a boat, you know, use your boat, because that goes a heck of a lot faster. And anyway, so, and the other nice thing about this server is, even if you run out of food and your health bar starts depleting, it will only go like about halfway. You won't die. It'll just deplete you about halfway, and then you'll be back to normal. Anyway, so, well, it was very nice of the guy to give me some sugar cane. That was pretty cool. Or maybe he didn't intend on giving me sugar cane. Maybe it was just a matter of, you know. Anyway, so here's my other chest. Oh, and here's the other cool thing. If you auction stuff, or if you, like, get stuff, like, I got a whole bunch of eggs won a whole bunch of eggs in an auction. And so I put kind of a plethora of stuff. I got my flint and steel, I got my coal, got all the iron and gold and redstone that I have to dig, got my lapis, I've got 2 diamonds, and I've got a whole bunch of eggs, got some melon, some pumpkins, some wheat, and oh, and I've got my own wheat field growing and some chickens. So I'm good there. So we'll put my the sugar cane with that. I also planted some sugar cane, and I got fishing rod, which the fishing here is wonderful. And I got some obsidian. So I made a enchantment table. I just need to get some more leather so I can make some bookshelves. Probably will make the requisite, I think you need 15, 16 in order to have a full set. Probably won't do all that, but at the same time. Oh, and I also won a whole bunch of paper in the drop party too. So that was pretty cool. So all in all, if you ask around, you know, if you're conscientious and you're like, and you ask people, and you know, just the main object in factions is you gotta be careful who you trust. Because that happened to me, and I still don't know for sure what happened, but like, for example, when I first started, I was running around complete and utter noob. I just had no idea what I was doing. And so I was running around, and somebody found me and was like, hey, you want to join my faction? And so I was like, sure. And their leader was Anon, so they were like, I have to tell him, but yeah, follow me and we'll do this. And we ended up kind of making a base, and I had to take off, and so whatever, well, when I logged back on, I could TPA to the person who invited me to the faction. And so I did that, and the person was there, but this person apparently not told their leader, about me, that I had, that they had said, hey, I need to be in your faction, kind of thing. And so what happened, and I don't know if it was still don't know if it was an accident, or if it was just a matter of I don't trust this person. I was basically told to make my room, and this was one of the huge sky bases, and so I was basically told to make my room, so I chopping away and all that, and all of a sudden I was kicked, and so I didn't, I wasn't kicked out of the base, but it was basically like I couldn't do anything. So it was just weird. Anyway, I want to show you guys what nighttime looks like. So isn't that pretty? I've got that area is really good. I found some decent iron and all that there. Anyway, so this is my base, and this is my neighbor. Their faction is called the Mormons, which I find kind of funny. Anyway, but yeah. Oh, and all my wheat's grown. Awesome. So, but yeah, this is my little wheat field. This is my little wall I've built up here. And these... Uh-oh. What happened to you guys? I had like 4 or 5 chickens. What happened? Yeah, we'll repopulate, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Nope. Nobody escaping. There we go. And you. Come on. Your baby chicken. See? And then they make the baby chickies. And we have like 16. So, oh, and here's the other really cool thing. Here, I'll show you guys this really quick. But yeah, if you look up there, it says Mormons, we who are the Mormons. That's that faction. I think it's a faction of one. Oh, and that scared me half to death. So I'm in my base, and I'm like, still enough of a noob that I have no idea what I'm doing. And so I go in there, and I'm like, and all of a sudden somebody comes through my open window, and I'm just like, hi, totally afraid that I'm gonna get slaughtered. and the guy ends up dropping thing. I can't remember what it is now, but he ended up dropping something at like my feet. And so I was just like, okay. Anyway, but it was fun because we ended up kind of allying each other, and it was really pretty neat. So, but yeah, so this is the Worldbuscus server, and it's kind of funny. Here, I'll go the other way, you guys, and you guys can see the other. Ooh, I do not want to go that far down. Anyway, I'll go the other way, and you guys can see. Whoa! Anyway, so, and I like this area. It can be a little challenging because it's an island. So it's like, you'll be going along, you'll be digging or whatever, and all of a sudden there'll be like water or lava. I mean, there's tons of lava around, which can be a good thing, but it can also be kind of a bad thing if you're not careful. Anyway, so here is, if you go this way, it will go down here. See, and this is a kind of cool thing is it's kind of secret. Like, unless you go far enough out, like, stuff keeps, like, disappearing and reappearing, so. Oh, here's the base I was talking about. That one, right over there to your left, used to be, like, had a huge wall of lava around it. Now, I don't know if it got raided or what happened, but yeah, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, so my next mission is to either sell enough stuff so I can make enough so I can go get some leather, or get auction, get it from auction, because people are constantly like auctioning stuff, and this is the chat. So this is where everybody asks their questions, talks, or does auctions and all that stuff. So anyway, we will go at home again. And that is the Worldbuscus server. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour, and I'm sure I'll probably do some more gameplay and let you guys see what I do and all that stuff. So I'm not like a huge raider yet, but I might get into it. You never know. Anyway, so I will hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.